Right.
But I think that if we take the Kelly Day into situation, that'd be six. So we'd essentially maybe potentially five, but depends on the vacation day too. Have to just break it down.
And James is exactly right. If because you're talking about a couple different things for your own department. You're looking at yourself as understaffed from where you want to be
Hmm.
and creating an additional shift. That's a different ball game than somebody who's at their current maximum staffing or maybe even runs a little heavy.
Yep.
Then if you're looking at, all right, let's take these people that are on a Kelly day every shift them over to move them over to the new.
New shift.
And you also take what your overtime budget is and even a conservative estimate, whatever you spend on mandatory overtime to maintain your staffing, put that over towards that new shift as well. Some departments wouldn't be that far away.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But it depends on what situation you're in, how big it is.
Yeah.
If you got the money to do it, why take 5 years? Get it done right away
Absolutely.
and start seeing those benefits.
Well,
But
like I said, you're getting actual human beings for that
yeah,
money rather than overtime, which is really making the human being that's straight time. You're paying them time and a half, and you're breaking them down. So, those two things aren't the same.
yeah,
That same $100,000 is paying for two new firefighters versus paying one and a half firefighters overtime to fill those spots, and there's no actual human being there. So I think even like getting people to understand the difference between the overtime and the full timer that you've used with that money instead, and how that adds even more value and more bodies on that fire, God forbid. I think it is.